Hi. I basically need to vent about something that I see common is shared is this idea of anecdotal science is not actual science, but that's false. The way I learned about the sciences in a course called Feminist Methodology is that positivism is synonymous with patriarchy. Like, that is the hard sciences, that's the factual base, it's like patriarchy where it's about control. Whereas you have interpretivism, which is more fluid, it's more feminine. Anecdote itself is a fluid thing. You can't study people scientifically without including their life story. It's preposterous. We are not a factual species. We are a fluid species. So I'm just really miffed because I have a lot of friends who identify as feminist, yet they're upholding this idea of positivism is the only science, and that's not freaking true, okay? Like, there is a broad range of ways to study life on this planet, and it doesn't begin and end with the patriarchy. It doesn't begin and end with positivism. You have to include other people's stories. And on that note, what even gets me even more miffed is how women, their stories are very often discredited. Mothers are even more so undermined. And now take into account the stories of mothers with vaccine-injured children. Their child wakes up the next day after a series of shots, not the same, but their story is discredited because anecdotal science isn't the actual science. Well, that is not the way that life works, okay? Positivism and interpretivism. Two sides, same coin. Science. Just trying to understand the world around us, okay? If you're a feminist, if you are a true feminist who truly thinks you have a heart for women, then you won't discredit mothers' stories. You won't discredit anecdotes, okay? If you have any logic, you will understand that you cannot define human experience with only positivism. That is like trying to define nature with only man. You need the feminine element. That's all I'll say about it. I'm really miffed. Like, I have these really good friends that are really good people and really seem like they really believe in women, but then they get turned around because they're not taking into account the feminine, okay? Interpretivism is an actual thing. Look it up. It's not some Alex Jones conspiracy. Women matter. Mothers matter. Mothers' stories matter. The human experience matters.